Hello, my dear students of class 8. Welcome to your English 2 class. And as you know, the other day we have almost completed the poem For You, O Democracy. And today's class will mainly, I will be discussing those remaining lines which are left from this poem. So what are those lines and up to where we have done? We have done up to all over the prairies. This was the last line I discussed. Now up to here we have seen that there is a scenario in America that the northern half of it and the southern half of it, the northern half and the southern half, both of them wanted to get separated from each other, and that is why the poetic persona or the persona of this poem, he is wanting that democracy should come to the land of America and there should be a peaceful coexistence of all his countrymen. There nobody will be wanting to fragment the country, or you can say there will not be that kind of a tension of getting the country will not be fragmented into two halves, or will not be separated, or will not be divided. When it will happen? When there will be the unity and there will be the coexistence. Now when there will come that unity and coexistence, that unity and coexistence will come to the land of America when there will be democracy. Now with democracy, the poetic persona is wanting that it should come, and he, for that, what he will do? He will plant companionship thick as trees. Means that warmth of relationship will be as thick as the trees are there in a close proximity in a jungle, or you can say in a dense forest, as we can see that the trees will be there in a very close proximity with each other. That means they will be standing beside each other in all their dangers, in all their days of happiness, and also all their days of sorrow. So that is what the poetic persona is dreaming here. And also he wants that this relationship will be such a kind of a relationship which will not be a transitory relationship, rather it will be a relationship which will be deep rooted, and everybody will be there tied up in this bond of relationship, with this bond of fraternity, in this bond of brotherhood. Okay, so that is what the poetic persona is wanting here. Now he is telling that I will sow the seed of this brotherhood or of this unity everywhere in America, whether it is a river, whether it is a lake, beside the lake, or whether it is the pastures, or you can say the grasslands. So everywhere, in water as well as in land. So that is what the poetic persona is dreaming or thinking. That is his firm belief that when democracy will come, this will happen to the land of America. Now, when he is saying so, at the same time, he is also telling that I will make inseparable cities. That means the cities I will make, those will be inseparable. Nobody will be able to separate them from each other. They will be tied up in a knot of relationship, K-N-O-T. They will be tied up in a knot of relationship, K-N-O-T. Or you can say with the bond of relationship, with a strong bond of relationship, they will be tied up, so that nobody will be able to separate them from each other. Okay, that is what his wish is. And also he is telling, with their arms about each other's necks. Means what? When he wants that this warmth of relationship should be there should be the sense of fraternity, there should be the bond of fraternity. At the same time, he wants that they will be standing keeping each other's hand on the shoulder of the other person, or you can say on the neck of the other person. So that is what he is wanting, that the cities will be behaving in this way. That means what? That the cities are being imposed, these are imposed, means life is being imposed on them, and this is a personification. So we can say that those people of the cities, okay, those people of the cities will be standing there, keeping their hand, or you can say embracing each other in a very close proximity. They will be standing. Now another thing which is given, also given, that is that again that comes, that what should be the unity and what should be the warmth, or you can say the warmth of relationship, you can say the knot or the strong bond of fraternity. That is what is his primary intention, that is what he is wanting. And here you can see as if the poetic persona in a very you can say wholeheartedly he is inviting this democracy to come to his land, come to the land of America. He wants that when democracy will come to the land of America, this one land will turn into a magnetic land, will become an attractive land, and that is why he believes that as if democracy is having such a sacred panacea, or you can say it knows the magical mantra, that with the help of which it will restore the peace in the land of America. You can say that if you have read in your history, in the case of Alexander, it is said that he came, he saw, and he conquered. That means what? Like this, we can say this is a climax. That day somebody was telling, no, what is a climax? This is an example of climax. He came, he saw, and he conquered. But why I'm giving this example here? There is no climax though. But why I'm giving this example here? I'm giving this example here because here we can say that according to the persona, that when democracy will come to this land, as if it will come, it will see the unrest condition of this country and it will restore peace in this country. So this way, as if the poetic persona is chanting the mantra that with the help of democracy there will be restored, or there will be settled such a disciplined, or you can say such an organized nation in the country that people of all over the world have never seen. And even he is becoming very much hyperbolic when he is saying that this will be the country that even the sun has never shined on this kind of a country, the sunshine has never reached on this kind of a country, where the people or where the land is such a land, is a land of attraction. So up to here we have on another 4 lines. By the love of comrade, by the manly love of comrade. So here again, when he is using by the in both the lines, that means what? He is using, but when he is using by the in both the lines, he is using anaphora. So we know what is an anaphora. When in successive clauses or in successive sentences, the same few words or the same beginning words are repeated, we call it an anaphora. By the love of comrades, by the manly love of comrades. So here again he is saying how he will be restoring this kind of a peace here. He will be able to restore this kind of a peace when there, with the help of his countrymen, with the help of his co-worker, those who are working day and night, who are dreaming day and night to achieve the same goal. What is their goal? To unite, to get a united America, to get a united country where there will be brothers will not be causing injury to the other brother, or will not be killing the other brothers. Rather, they will be tied up in a knot of fraternity. They will be tied up in a knot of fraternity. Okay, so that is what is the wish of the poetic persona, that with the love of his comrades, with the love of his co-workers, he will be able to restore democracy in the country, and where with the help of democracy the country's total scenario will be changed. Next, okay, another thing I must say, here is a theme. A theme is there, one particular theme which we call the theme of, we call this theme a calamus theme. Now what is a calamus theme? That is a very philosophical theme where the word manly love has been used. No, so calamus thing actually is a love for a man for a woman, so that you don't need in class 8 though. So just you remember, manly love represents a calamus theme, which is a prominent feature of Walt Whitman's poetry. Okay, for you, these from me. Now the poet is, the poetic persona is saying, for you, all these things what I have said till now, all this bunch, or you can say this plenty of admiration, plenty of attributes, or all these things, whatever up to here, whatever wholeheartedly my devotion I have showed, that is only for you. For you, democracy, all these things, whatever I have shown till now, whatever I have said till now, the admiration that the admirations were rained, R-A-I-N-E-D, or you can say that the praise that the poet is here giving. So all these are for democracy, to convince her, to win her heart, or you can say to win the permission of her, to win the consent of her, that she should be coming to this land, and there will be a different scenario in this America. Nobody will be fighting with anyone, nobody will be revolting against anyone. So there will be a total kind of a peaceful coexistence of both the halves of America. So that is why the poet or the poetic persona is wanting wholeheartedly, he is praising democracy, he is trying to convince democracy in such a scenario, as if democracy is a woman, or you can say democracy is a beloved, to whom the poetic persona is trying to convince her in order to win her heart, in order to win her consent, that she is very much convinced and she is ready to come to the land of America. So that is what is happening in the next line. What he is saying here? He is saying, for you, these from me, all these admirations, all these attributes, all these are for you. Whatever admirations, whatever attributes I have made, all these are for you. Because I want you to be convinced, I want you to be ready to come to this land of America, so that there will be restored peace and coexistence, and there will be a union among all the there will be unity among all these people of my country. So as if I have already said, as if he is trying to, as if he is chanting the mantra, because he believes that democracy alone has the sacred, you can say the medicine, with the help of which there will be peaceful coexistence of both the brothers in the country. There will be no unrest, there will be no thought of fragmenting the country or causing harm to my enemy or anyone. So there will not be any sort of animosity, and there will be no kind of a chance. If democracy is restored, there will be nothing where the brothers of America will be fighting with each other. Now he is saying, to serve you my fame. Very important line. When he is saying to serve you my fame, what does he mean to say? Ma fame actually is a French expression. You remember here that when he is saying ma fame, Morpheme, morpheme. This is a French expression. Remember, this is a French expression. Now, what is the meaning of this word? The meaning of this word is my lady. Okay. So here, who is being addressed as my lady? Now, the poetic persona is addressing that democracy is like his lady love or his beloved. That she is like a feminine figure, or she is like a female person. To win her heart, the poetic persona is doing all these things. He is admiring her wholeheartedly. He is inviting her from the core of his heart. So all these things as if he is doing just to win the heart of this lady with the form of democracy. So here you can see again another instance of personification. Okay, so democracy is being, or you can say life is being imposed, or human quality is being imposed on this abstract concept of democracy. This is an abstract idea, you can say. So all these human qualities are being imposed when it is being called as my lady, when the poetic persona is addressing democracy to be a lady love of someone, to be a lady love of him, lady love or beloved of him. That means human quality is being imposed on democracy. So this is again another instance of personification. Okay. So then, for you these from me, O democracy, to serve you more fame. For you, again twice he is repeating the same sentence. Why he is doing so? He is doing so in order to give stress, or in order to give emphasis that for nothing else I am doing all these things. All these things are being done from my side just to win your consent, just to get your permission, just to make you agreed that you are coming to our land and you are totally going to revolutionize the scenario. That means you are going to totally make a tremendous change in the scenario of this country. So that is why the poetic persona is saying, I'm trilling these songs, means I'm singing. Trilling means singing. Remember, trilling means singing. So he is saying that all for only for your sake, only I want that you should come to my land, and because of that I have been doing all these things, for nothing else. Okay, then you remember, then today we have done from here, I will make inseparable cities, and here we can find that personification. First one is there when we are saying with their arms about each other's necks. That means the cities are being imposed human qualities, so they can't have hands. But here the poetic persona is saying as if the cities are having hand, and they are keeping their hands on the shoulder of their neighbors, or you can say of their neighboring cities. So that means, but again a human quality is being imposed. So this is a personification. And again when he is saying that morpheme, that means when he is calling democracy to be a lady love of him, we will call that this is a personification. So this is the whole poem. I hope you, if you watch both the videos properly, then you can understand each and every concept of this poem, each and every whatever words are there, whatever figure of speeches are there. So you watch those very sincerely, and also at the same time the question answers which will be given in your study material part, those you follow, and your few questions will be discussed in your live class, so that those can be given in your Google form also. So that's all for today. Have a very nice day. Thank you.